guys. I have not talked to you in a while, but I thought, why not just do a day in the life? So I just woke up. Tiggy's over here saying good morning to me. There's a lot of noise in the background because Family Guy was left on all night and the fan's on, and the baby, if you can hear the monitor, she's ready to get up. So we're gonna go get Serenity up. Before I open this door, please excuse how messy it is. I am overloaded with laundry, and I'm gonna give you a little update later on my life because I've got a lot more going on than I had last time I talked to you. Baby? Oh, I don't know. I think she might be sick because the noises that keep coming out of her nose are just, and she looks spotty on this camera, but she really doesn't look like that. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Say hi. Say good morning. Good morning. Look at that crazy hair. Okay, so before I give you an update, I'm gonna clean up this room and I'm gonna make myself look a little bit more presentable. But Serenity is over here. Ooh, she's eating her bananas and stars. Say yummy breakfast. So I'm gonna clean up this room real fast and at least get dressed and clean this freaking makeup off my eyes. And sorry, I'm trying to look the wrong direction. My camera is right there. I finally got a new phone, so I have a lot of storage on this thing. Okay, so now that I look a little more presentable, I'm gonna go ahead and give you a little life update. And my baby girl over here is coughing and sneezing. She definitely has a cold or something, and it makes me really sad. But I just gave her a little bit of baby Tylenol, so I hope that helps her to feel better at least. But so to start out, I finally quit my job. I'd been there literally a few days short of 3 years, but I'd been there about almost exactly 3 years, and I got really tired being treated like crap there at the end. So let me just go ahead and tell you what really just kind of set me over the edge and why I just ultimately quit. If you haven't heard my other reasons, I have videos, but I really honestly don't remember which ones they are. I think I have some video called quitting my job or something, and it'll explain. But anyway, so I walk into work and I clock in, and my boss, from the lounge room, he calls what they call me Rowdy there. It's a long story, but it's a nickname. He's like, Rowdy. So I walk in there and he's just sitting on his phone, and he's like, he looks up and he's like, hi. And he goes back to his phone, and I was like, is that what you called me in here for? And he's like, well, aren't you glad I didn't call you in here to fire you? No. I put in my 2 weeks the next day. But like I said before, I wasn't gonna quit. Hey, she's staring at me. But I wasn't gonna quit unless I had another job, because obviously I have to take care of my family. So that same day or the day before, I had texted his old business partner who left. They left on bad terms, but I texted him. because he owns another, like, he owns a convenience store, gas station, and I was like, you don't happen to be hiring at your gas station, would you? And he's like, actually I am. For who? And I was like, for me. And so I went and talked to him, and he hired me that same day. Basically, he hired me, I think it was, it was the day after my boss had said that thing about, you know, aren't you glad I didn't call you in here to fire you? Yeah, but I already had another job, or I was almost already had another job. All I had to do was go talk to him, and he hired me right then. So I already had another job lined up, basically. So put in my 2 weeks, did my 2 weeks, and left. So now I have a new job, and I'm working, instead of working 3 days a week, 4.5 to 5 hour shifts, I'm working 4 days a week, and I'm working 9 to 5 every day. So I've been exhausted lately. But so I work Tuesdays, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's really cool to have Saturday night off, because I used to work until 9 o'clock every single Saturday, but now I get off at 5, so. But this freaking job is stressing me out, like, because I've been there 2 weeks in a day, and I still haven't quite fully got the hang of it. I'm actually doing a lot better than I was, but it's just so hard when you start a new job and you feel like such a dummy, because I swear you do something wrong, like some new wrong thing every single day. But once I learn, like, oh, that's not how you do it, then I don't do, like, I'm not gonna do that wrong anymore, you know? So I'm just ready to be like 2 to 3 months into this job and feel comfortable with it. Honestly, I was afraid they weren't gonna let me stay there. I was afraid they were gonna be like, yeah, you just can't do this, it's not right for you. But yesterday, my old boss, oh baby, yesterday my old boss, they had some more t-shirts come in, so he went ahead and handed me like 2 to 3 more shirts, and I was like, okay, it looks like I'm staying. And he also still has me on the schedule for like 2 to 3 weeks from now. So yes, I have a new job. I'm making double what I made since I'm working longer hours and stuff, but I didn't want to work 5 days, so I'm really glad that I'm still only working, I was working 3 before, but I'm working 4. But baby girl, I just like need to cuddle her, because she just looks, her nose is red. I know, baby, I know. I'm gonna come get you in a minute. But I know it. But yeah, so it's really stressful, and I still haven't got the hang of it yet. But when I get that check, it's definitely worth it. And it's worth it to not work for my old boss anymore. As far as school goes, I'm taking a summer class. I finally, like, in the spring, as you know, I finished my two math courses, but they were like the idiot math courses. Like, I needed to take them because in school, like, I was homeschooled and I never really learned. I literally, like, I probably was at like a 5th or 6th grade level by the time I graduated, because I don't know, I just never understood math. And my mom, like, she was a good teacher, but she wasn't a, you know, like a math teacher, so she just taught us everything, so it's like I didn't really learn it that well. So I took those 2 idiot math courses, which didn't count for anything, but I had to take them so I could take my next one, and I'm now on to the one that matters, which is my statistics class, and that one I have to make at least a C to get into the dental hygiene program. So far on my first test I made a 96.6. I do not know how I did that. But on my second test, I made like an 84, I think, and the third test is coming up really soon, and I have to study because, poor baby, because I haven't even finished all the homework for it yet, and it's just getting harder and harder, and it's so crazy because there's like a million homework questions, and it's like you do the homework on your computer, but there's a million homework questions. And then you go in, and of course it's like a 25 to 30 question test, so each one matters a lot. They're worth a lot of points. So I have to make sure I know everything. But yeah, so I'm actually doing pretty good in there, because I've heard several other students say that they made like 70s and 80s in that on their tests. So I'm actually pretty proud of myself, because I went from absolutely knowing nothing about math to having a high A and then I think that's like a low medium B. So that's pretty good for me. Let's see, any other updates? Actually, I have class today, and it's like 10 o'clock in the morning right now, and I have to be there by 12:30. I have a babysitter coming for Serenity, so I'm trying to get as much done. It's ridiculous because I actually love days when I have class because I have way more time to do things. And honestly, when I miss my I miss my little girl when I'm in class, obviously. But it's like the only time when I can like just sit there and all I have to do is just listen to the teacher and I can just freaking breathe, because lately my life has been insane. Because, you know, I went from my only responsibilities were working 12 hours a week or 14 hours a week to all of a sudden I'm working 32 hours a week and I'm going to class 4 hours a week because it's 2 days, 2 hours each day, since it's a summer course. So yeah, I barely have any time to clean the house. I'm just basically making sure it doesn't turn into a complete disaster. It's been so hard to keep up with laundry. A lot has changed, and James still has his same job and everything, so nothing's really changed with him. But yeah, and it's also stressful having to find babysitters because I do it like last minute, and it's kind of like I have to show up to my job, so what am I going to do if the babysitter cancels last minute? But tried looking into daycares. They're either way freaking too expensive, or they charge you for the whole week even though I only need someone for 4 days, or they don't have any openings until November, and that does not help me. So it's been really, really stressful lately. My stress level is pretty high, but this math class, I only have about 3.5 weeks left, and we actually have next week off for the 4th of July weekend. Yes. And this update has gone way too long, and if you don't know me, you're probably like, oh my gosh, when is she gonna stop talking? I just want to see the little baby. So I'm gonna stop talking. Okay, I do have a couple more things I need to say. Before the babysitter gets here, I have to do my workout because I've been working out and everything. So I have to work out, and I've got to eat before I work out. And I gotta take care of my little angel over there because she has sneezed like freaking 50 times since I've done this video. Gotta do those things within about an hour and a half. Ugh. And I actually have math that I really need to get done, so better quit talking and go get some of those things done. So for breakfast, I'm eating eggs with ham and cheese in them. I know the cheese is not the right thing to eat if you're trying to work out and lose weight, but who cares, because eggs have a lot of protein in them and I like meat. So, and then just a granola bar.
You gonna let mommy eat her breakfast? Are you gonna let mommy eat her breakfast? Oh, big girl. Hey. Serenity's trying to eat mommy's granola bar, huh? Look at that red nose. My poor little sick girl. Oh, my poor sick baby. I'm so sorry you feel bad. I'm so sorry you feel bad.
Okay, so I have Serenity watching cartoons. She's addicted to baby bumps. Uh-oh. Something happened. Well, yeah, she's watching cartoons. And I'm gonna go ahead and do my workout now. basically finished my workout. I am gonna walk on the treadmill, but not till like later today, probably after lunch. I know really I should probably be walking in the morning too, because walking is like the best thing for burning fat, and well, walking and eating right are the best ways to lose fat, but I don't know, it's just, I just don't have very much time in the mornings, so I like to do it after lunch, because like with my workout, I can get it done, the whole thing done, like in like less than 15 minutes, and then the treadmill is like an additional 15 to 20 minutes of just walking, so plus it's hard to do that with the baby. She is entertained right now though. But yeah, so I'm gonna do that later. It's like, I think it's about 10:30, 10:45, something like that. So I need to get ready for school pretty soon because I have to leave by 11:50.